You're very welcome back to Saturday AM. We have escaped from the studio and we're down here in Dungarvan. Absolutely beautiful day. And we're here, of course, for the West Waterford Festival of Food. No better man than to join me this morning. This is Richard Kennedy from Fitness Freak. Love the T-shirt. Need one of them.
Thank you, Laura. On the way to you.
What are you going to be doing later on this morning? Because you have a busy day.
Yeah, so after our little chat here this morning, I'm heading over to the tennis club. We got the Flavins Fitness Brunch, so we're doing 2 workouts between 10 and half 10 to 11, and then a little food demo and some healthy breakfast options for everybody. So afterwards, after our workout.
Now, you've got some friends here with you today, all looking very serious this time of morning. Yeah. Thanks a million for joining us. Don't step back, please. Don't think we're insured for that. Now, we are here to talk about healthy breakfasts, and I suppose many of us skip breakfast. Why are they so important for our metabolism?
Okay, so basically the reason for breakfast is it breaks up the fast that we go through as a result of being asleep. So if we get up and we skip breakfast, and the longer that morning goes on, the more chance then we have fall into a state that scientists called being hangry and angry. So you're so angry because you're hungry, and you're angry because you're hungry. So if you do have a healthy breakfast, like some of the stuff I'm going to show you here now, like the porridge with a variety of toppings, then the chances are you'll have a more sustained level of energy throughout the morning, unless there's less chance you'll kind of dip into the biscuits in or chocolate or
and that's so true, actually, Richard, because I think a lot of this is to do with planning as well. Yes. So often we're on the go. If we've kiddies, we're trying to bring them to creche, so we're running around getting other people dressed as well as yourself. Yeah. Even if you get up late for work, you grab something and you run. So it's a bit of preparation. Talk us through these toppings here.
Okay,
they're simple.
Yeah, simple. So it's a classic porridge, so an absolute staple for the Irish nation. So we have we got berries, so mixed berries. So we have raspberries and blueberries, which are obviously full of antioxidants. We have some toasted pecans and apple, which is kind of good contrast to the kind of creaminess of the porridge. And then we have some banana with some cinnamon. So cinnamon's a natural sweetener, and also antioxidant, so it's kind of or anti-inflammatory, so it's good for those that are training as well.
Do you soak those porridge oats now in milk or in water?
Water.
Oh. Yeah. So it's very healthy.
Yeah, you don't have to. They're soaked in water.
Okay, well, it actually looks delicious. Yeah. Looks really nice. Moving on to these shots.
Okay, so the shots then, so both of these smoothies have got spinach in it. So I always try to kind of say to people it's important to have a combination of fruit but also vegetables. So obviously the green one looks like it's got spinach in it, and for a lot of people they might think it's a bit like a bush tucker trial going, oh, I don't want to go near that. but obviously the berry one, my son Louis loves the berry one because he actually doesn't know it's got spinach in it, but it's got frozen berries, natural yogurt and a little squeeze of honey, so at least he's getting his vegetables in first thing in the morning as well.
Have a little taste?
Of course you can.
Thank you. I can see why children would be attracted to this, because they love milkshakes, they love ice cream, so give them one of these, they don't know.
Yeah, so if you start to choke now, I'll take over the microphone.
I'm not going to choke, but lovely. Yeah, very nutritious and very fresh, actually. Yeah. So we're going to do a demo here. Everyone talks about protein balls, and I suppose I would have been a little bit cynical in the past, thinking, really, are they really full of nutrients if you're making them at home? Yeah. And are they a good substitute for the chocolate bar in mid-afternoon slump? Are they?
Yeah, of course they are, because a lot of time with people, when they look to kind of get hold of their nutrition and their eating habits, sometimes they can lock down their breakfast or their lunch or their even meal, but it's when it comes to 11 o'clock or that afternoon, 3 o'clock, when they kind of tend to get a slump, or the 8 o'clock when the kids have gone to bed and they've been busy all day and they sit down and crash on the sofa and they want a cup of tea or a cup of coffee and they want that something, but obviously they're trying to stay away from biscuits or chocolate. So these are ideal because it's a combination of, so we got the protein and the good fats from the cashews, and then we're going to use the goji berries, which are high in antioxidants. That's raw 100% cocoa or raw cacao, which is basically, now it's not the powder version of a chocolate bar. It's on its own, it tastes quite bitter, but when you mix it with the dates, gives you a natural sweetness, and then you got the oats as well gone into, which gives it kind of a long, sustained, they're complex carbohydrates, so they give a sustained amount of energy.
That's the good stuff. We learned about this on the show. Dates as well, I love. Dates. You're going to do a demo for us.
So what happens is basically you put your dry ingredients into your food processor first. So your dates, your cashews, your porridge oats, your cocoa and your goji berries go into a food processor, and you blend that then for about 15 to 20 seconds until it kind of forms a crumb. And then you add in your dates. So your dates make it stick and obviously add your sweetness, and you come up with a crumb like this. Okay. So voila. So then you pick up your your crumb, your mixture, so you roll into a ball. And obviously, if it's not sticky enough, you add some coconut oil or a bit of water. That'll help.
I was going to ask you that. I've made them before and they've disintegrated in my hands, so they're not moist enough.
Then, so probably you need either some more dates or maybe sometimes even a teaspoon of coconut oil will actually make it stick. Lovely. So you roll into a ball and then drop it into your desiccated coconut. Like this, it should stick better if it's made fresh.
Now, so a lot of people obviously have a nut allergy. You're well aware of it in your house. What can we do?
So The different option I got is so using seeds, basically sunflower seeds and pumpkin seeds instead of nuts. Because my own son Louis, I found out by default I gave him the ones with nuts in them, and then his lips swelled up and it's itchy, etc., etc. So we discovered we had a nut allergy. But these are great versions. So chocolatey and seeds obviously full of protein, good carbohydrates and minerals as well. So it's a great.
Tastes just as good.
Tastes even better.
Really?
Yeah.
So you're suggesting substituting good old chocolate for the protein balls in the afternoon, in the evening time, and will we notice a difference in terms of energy levels and that kind of thing?
Of course, because really food is all about nourishment, okay? So instead of thinking about diets in terms of restriction, it's about kind of the foods that we eat should nourish our bodies so that it performs better, whether that's whether you're a runner or whether it's just in the office or you're a busy mum or busy dad. It's just about nourishing your body so kind of performance was optimal.
Well, Richard, I have to say you've made me hungry with all these fabulous protein balls, and thank you for bringing in this morning. Thanks to all of your friends here, and the best of luck for the rest of the day.
Thank you, Laura. Thanks very much.
Richard.
Thank you.